Good morning, everybody. Intuitive Queen Shards here. How y'all doing this morning? Thank you, Lord, for my YouTube subscribers, and thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. I pray everybody is doing well. I'm behind the scenes because I'm not really dressed, but want to give you all a very, it may be sad for some of you all, but it's a reality check for some. This is like a maybe 60-40% reading, and I just wish I knew who it was for. All I can say is it's a general reading, but it definitely resonates with at least 40% of you all, okay? When I woke up this morning, y'all, I heard time is up. God has, let me not speak for him because I'm not God, but I do know that there are soul contracts. That is as sure as I'm knocking on this counter. There are soul contracts where two people are joined together spiritually before birth, and they're supposed to either be together romantically, get married, or complete a mission for God. That's what we call a twin flame, the soulmate, the whole soul tie connection. And for some reason, your twin, your counterpart, your soul twin, they got down here to earth and they started showing their butt. They did not abide to their part of the contract. They signed a contract with you. That's why you feel so connected to this person. You're not tripping. Well, some are. Some are just, I'm not going to be mean and say delusional. Some people want what they want, although it's obvious it's not for them. But for those who are in a real soul tie, you already know it. You already know it because you can't shake that person, period. It's not a crush. It's not an obsession. It is like they are part of you. And that's because that's your soul twin. All right? But for you all, some of you all, the twin just never, they want to be out there buck wild and they don't want to commit. And you've given them chance after chance. They have rejected you. You've been understanding. You have, treaters don't do bad stuff. You have let them do what they want to do. And you've forgiven them and you've come back and you've forgiven them again. And it's just, God said time is up. I want you to be happy. I want this mission completed, so I'm sending somebody else in. That contract is over. Time is up. It's over. Like, it's done. And the person can feel it because when I woke up this morning, I was crying for them. There is new energy right here. Like, right here. For some other ones, the reconciliation is still going to happen, but I don't have an ETA on it, okay? I don't know. I had a dream that I didn't like out of nowhere. I dreamt that my classmate from high school passed away. And I remember being such in shock and disbelief because she's healthy like me, beautiful. She was a cheerleader. I couldn't believe it. They said, I'm not going to call her name because I don't want anything to happen to her. And I went to visit somebody. They said, blah, blah, blah died. But she didn't want anybody to know she was sick. And I was so shocked because she's so healthy and pretty and vibrant and a go-getter. And I remember going to a church and there was a pastor and his wife. And for some reason, they gave me a yearbook from my high school. The pastor's wife, I graduated in 1985. She, out of nowhere, the yearbook dropped. Out of nowhere, we were like in the study area, the hallway of the church. And a yearbook dropped out of nowhere, my same high school. And it said class of, oh my God, Jesus, please don't let that dream come true. That's one confirmation I don't want because I love my friend. That's my girl. She's beautiful. Oh God, I hope that dream doesn't happen. But, and I know we all have to go, but I don't want to know when somebody's going to go. The yearbook fell out of nowhere and it was a class of 82. And I told the preacher's wife, I said, oh my God, you went to the same school as I did. I said, you came out 3 years before me. But for some reason, my friend that passed away, her pictures were in the year of 82. So this reading may resonate with somebody who graduated in the class of 1982. I'm not going to twist it around and say 28 or 2 and 8 or 8 and 2. This is definitely 1982, or you could have been born in 1982, or you could be dealing with somebody. 1982 is prevalent here, okay? But for this person, y'all, the ones who this resonates with, it's over. You're not going to believe how this new person's going to come out of nowhere and sweep you off your feet. I think I say us because I'm part of you all, a lot of us are just stuck on one person and we want that to be the person to make us happy when that's the twin that failed their part of the mission. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So what I've done, if you're in no communication with this person, if they're still being stubborn and walking around with all these feelings for you and they're not going to talk about it, or they're ego driven, or they're scared of rejection, I walked by my window to cut the fan on and I saw the no communication deck, right? I said, so whatever, I shuffled them on my bed. I said, whatever 14 cards, 14 is for Valentine's Day, the 14th. I said, I don't know why I picked 14. Maybe your birthday's on the 14th. Maybe you met your person on Valentine's Day. Maybe the 14th. Oh, wow. Oh, God. No. No, no, no. I'm not thinking about the woman at work whose cousin's funeral was on the 14th. That's no. This has to do with Treaches. What are you doing up here, son? Look at you. Still bad. The 14th has something to do with love, Valentine's Day, okay? So I pulled 14 cards. I don't even know if I should shuffle because they're just 14, but I'll read them to you, okay? How about that? These are messages from the person whose time has run out. Hope y'all doing well this morning. I already got my little delivery for my groceries. Gonna have me some fresh salmon this morning and some jasmine rice. And I'm down 4 more pounds. Thank you, Jesus. My clothes are beginning to get very baggy and sloppy looking, which is fine with me. I can go buy smaller clothes, but I'm slowly coming back down again. Thank you, Lord. Because that plateau and that gain had me. I said, did somebody put some type of weight loss curse on me? It bounced off me because I'm gifted, but if you tried, it failed, and may you get fat. May you get chunky. All right, but I do know my doctor said that after a certain amount of weight, your body freezes. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be chunky like the rest of my family. They're, on my father's side, they're all really big. On my mother's side, diabetes is everybody had it. So I'm fighting a battle that I should have given up on, but I'm not. No, I'm Charmaine. We don't do that. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna read these cards from the person who says, the contract is over. And they're crying because they know it's over for some of y'all, okay? The first one says, this is somebody who's in no communication with you. The first card says, I hope the future will bring us together. They want back in. I hope the future will bring us together. They're not ready to let you go. And I felt them crying because Treaches. Because they know that it's something different about a breakup and a soul tie being cut or a soul contract being cut. They know it's like final. And they were crying this morning. And I kind of felt bad for them because they do love you, but they just won't speak up and tell you. But y'all, somebody new is here. And you're going to get so wrapped up in that person until it's going to break your heart to let your person go. But this new person going to love you so good until gradually you're going to fall in love with them. And I feel so bad for your past person. For some of y'all, because I know they love you. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I feel. I feel their energy. But they didn't move quick enough. All right, I'm just going to put them right here and pull from them. This card says, I just said this. I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect for me. I told you they was in love with you. So what is the hold up? I just said they love you. I'm so in love with you. You're so perfect for me. This is not only a spiritual tie, but this is a couple that looks good together. Y'all both fine as hell. Let me just put it out there. Y'all are striking. When you two enter the room, it's like, oh my God, look at them. Don't get me started. Don't play with me. They know this karmic ain't on your league. They know them hoochies they messing with or the gigolos they messing with are not on your league. So I'm frustrated because I don't know what the holdup is or was, because now it's over. Next card. Okay. I'm working on myself so I am working on myself so I can come back. Please. No, no, no. I'm working on myself so I can come back. Oh, wow. Please wait for me. I'm trying to read with no glasses. Oh man, see, I'm about to get in my feelings, y'all. Some of them are trying. They're strategizing what they can do, but the contract is up. And I fear that if you do go back with this person, you may not be happy, because when God himself cuts a tie, that's it. I mean, they can reapply for the position, but it's no guarantee they're going to get it, because they had time after time, chance after chance. But I'm actually going to pray that if it's God's will, he can give them another chance. Because some of y'all belong together. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't that us? I'm going to say us. Some of us belong with this person. But they just struggling to ascend. You got to let go of some things if you want something beautiful. Like, I'll use my own self. Y'all, I was in love with Popeyes. Don't laugh. Popeyes was my friend. When you are an overeater, when you are obese, when you're a sneak eater, food is your friend. When I would go to Popeyes after work every day, and I would get my 3-piece and my extra biscuit and my extra fries, don't you know that was my companion? I'm not joking. It's hard to let go of things you think you love, but don't you know that stuff was killing me? They got to let go of some worldly things, some worldly ways, some bad habits, some addictions if they want you. But I think the contract is over from what I felt this morning, but they can always reapply. But it's going to be kind of dicey. But they said they're working on themselves. Okay. All right. Next card up says, please be patient because I'm afraid of commitments. This person is afraid of commitments. They've been hurt before. They don't show it. They don't talk about it. But somebody devastated them. Just like some of us are cautious and we don't want to jump. Treats as you can stop sign. They don't want to jump into a. I'm scared. Yo, let me tell y'all something. I'm the most outgoing personality. Y'all know me. Big personality. Everybody want to hang around Queen Shar. Blah, 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 blah. But don't you know when it comes to love, I'm scared to go but so far. Even my own soul twin. I get scared of telling him certain things. And it's vice versa. You know, it took me almost a month to speak to him when I first saw him. I would see him every day. I said, I'm going to speak today. I told my colleague at work, I said, Mill, he sat next to me. I said, Mill, I met my soulmate. I said, when we bumped into each other physically, I felt lightning. I felt something go through me. I said, I know this man from another life. It took me a month to speak to him. I kept walking by looking at him every day after work, walking by looking at him, I said, I'm going to speak today. No, I'm not. Charmaine, you know everybody. You know everybody. Go speak to him. Nope, I can't do it. I was nervous. Charmaine was nervous. And then I gave him a how you doing? And then slowly a fist pound, and then we would stop and talk, and it just felt like I knew him. Next thing I know, I said, let me find out. I done met my past life love. I ain't never had a connection so intense. And this person feels the same way. They're afraid to get hurt. When you love somebody so much, you're afraid. You're afraid because that's the one that can break your heart. That's the one that can devastate you. So in a way, I understand. Now, there's some of them who just is gigolos and hoes. That's just what they do. Okay? Next card. Maybe we're better off. Maybe we are better off separated. This is them overthinking. I'm going to go back. No, I'm not. I'm going to call her. No, I'm not. I'm going to call him. No, I'm not. This is a heavy air sign because they overthink like a mofo. Also, some earth signs. I know I used to be an overthinker. I cut that mess out. It's plain. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I don't go around my head anymore. And I used to create stuff and plays and scenarios and had 99% of the time the stuff wasn't even true. But part of them is saying, you know what, I give up. They probably got somebody else. They're too beautiful. They're too pretty. They're too handsome. They don't want me. I got flaws. I got credit blemishes. I didn't hold around. I got a bad reputation. It's no way they can love me. But guess what? God had delivered us to this person. Of course we love you. It's a soul connection. But some of them are thinking maybe we are better off separated. So it depends on who this is for. Okay? Out of the 14 cards, the next card. Okay. No other compares to you. I just mentioned this earlier. No other compares to you. Out of all the people they have had relations with and the thrills of getting it on in their car or behind the bleachers or, you know, what they call it, exhibitionists, all of that wild stuff. Hey, I'm not knocking nobody. Do what you're going to do, okay? But nobody compares to you. There's no place like home. There's no place like home, and you are home to this person. When your souls are tied together, who else is going to feel like home but the other half of your soul? And I actually, hold on, let me strong J. I strong J us who are home. I strong J you all. You don't have to do nothing freaky. You ain't got to get on Instagram and shake your booty and go get BBL. Somebody gonna love you. They gonna love you for who you are. Okay? But nobody compares to you. Next card. I never experienced this intense connection before. Just said it. I just said it. When I met my twin, I was married for 11 years. I've dated. I've been in love. I never felt, and I'm using myself as an example. I'm not the only one. Other people have soul ties. So you all get what I'm saying. It's the most intense. I can't describe it. It is the most intense connection with your soul twin. I commend, I applaud spirituality and the soul tie and the twin flame and the soulmate connection. It's a beautiful thing. It's up and down. Don't get me wrong. Y'all gonna have some terrible fights. But the connection is beautiful when you know who you are joined with. Okay? Next card says, I am trying to be someone you trust. I'm trying to be someone you can trust. This is somebody who definitely has broken your trust. And you know, ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm again, heavy air sign, heavy Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, maybe some Scorpio. Who else? Maybe 1% Aries, but heavy air sign. Maybe a little Taurus. They're working on, because you caught them in several lies. Oh, I thought you said you was working late. What did I see you at the club for? They're working on it. Some of them are working on it. The ones who want to reapply for the position as your soul twin, they're working on it, y'all. I'm going to keep staying on this. I said July 1st, I'm going to try to move into new energy. So I pray between now and July 1st, your person steps up so I can make some leeway for new energy. But new is definitely here. I'm telling you. I just heard Sabrina. Also Kathleen, Kathlyn, Kathleen. Okay? I miss our conversations and the sound of your voice. They miss that. They miss that. I'm going to tell you something. There's nothing like home. I can't say it again. There's something about your voice is nurturing. If they're having a bad day, they call you. Hi, baby. How you doing? How's it going? That calms them right down. And said, what's going on, Big Daddy? What that Cash App looking like? Don't nobody want to hear that when you're having a rough day. I'm calling you and you demanding. Oh, what's going on, boo? When you taking me shopping? Versus, hi, baby. How's your day going? How your back feeling? Your blood pressure down? Anything I can do for you? That's what they love. They miss that. Okay? Next card says, I know that we are spiritually connected. Duh. That's what this reading's been about. I know that we are spiritually connected. Of course. That's what this reading is about. I ain't even got to say no more. Okay? I'm secretly obsessed with you. This person stalks your social media. They get up and turn on your channel, your page, your platform before they can get the crust out their eye. They take the phone in the bathroom and do what they got to do, and they're watching you. And every time you post, some of them may have, they may follow you under a fake profile. They just want to see what's going on with you. They're obsessed with you. Some of them park outside your house in the morning and watch you come out the door and go to work. They just say, oh God, there she is. Oh God, look at him. That's my baby. They just want to see you. They're taking photographs. If they see, I'm telling you what I'm picking up on. Okay. Got 3 more cards. This one says, I have never loved anyone the way I love you. Oh man, I'm about to start crying. I told y'all. I'm telling you, this person is in love with you. It's intense. And the contract is up and they are messed up this morning. I woke up with tears in my eyes for this person. Y'all know I pick up on energy and I'm an empath. I feel for this person also. The good ones, the bad ones, I don't care. But the ones who I know really are into you, who really love you, I know it. I hope they reapply and they get rehired and they learned their lesson. You know, God is forgiving. But for some of y'all, he's cut this contract. That's it. It's over. 2 more. This one says, karmic connection. Moving from those patterns. They're trying to get away from this karmic connection. They know that's the elephant in the room. They already know it. I don't even want to talk about the karmic. I just don't like them. I don't like them because they're conniving and they have your person somewhat in a trance. They can't see the truth. But I pray they make it out. And the last card says, I don't want to let you go. I miss being with you and I'm not going to cry. They don't want to let you go and they miss being with you. Somebody person energy is in my house and they're crying like a mofo because something about this morning let them know it's over. It's over. I messed up. There's no get back and I miss you and I want to be with you. Okay? Y'all, I'm going to keep your relationships in prayer. I still have the lover's oil if you want to get a little bit. If you want to get a jar. These are the 14 cards representing Valentine's Day, the Lover's Day. Readings are still $25 for 3 questions. Hit me up at intuitivequeenshar@gmail.com. I'm trying to see. I hear Clancy. I don't know who last name is Clancy. Clancy. Okay, Bridget. BridGette, not GE. It could be the other Bridget. I see Bridget. Last name Clancy. Last name Ford. Here we come. Douglas. First, middle, and last name Douglas. Oh, please. I just heard Lucifer, but I dare not mention that because we know he's ruling the karmic. We already know that, so you're excused from this reading. Okay. I heard Bubblicious. Somebody loves to chew bubble gum, or they could be referring to your backside. I'm not making no comments about mine. Bubblicious. Okay. Somebody is crying right now. I just heard crying right now. Somebody's favorite soft drink is Sprite. Okay. I see a tuna sandwich going in somebody's lunch today. Okay. Ford again. Ford. You could drive a Ford, or the person's, or your person's, or your last name could be Ford. I see orange. I don't know what this orange is for. Okay. I see mud outside of somebody's house in the country, in the South. You all may have just had a rainstorm and I see mud. Nothing. Okay, I see Shepherd. Last name could be Shepherd. I see Walter. Okay, last name Pearson. Tell them I love them. Tell somebody's waving frantically. Tell them I love them, Queen Shar. Tell them I love them. So, like these cards said, somebody's person still in love with you, and all I can do is, pray that whatever God's will is done. And if you want this relationship, you can ask God to let the person reapply for the position of your soulmate, and hopefully they've learned their lesson, and maybe he'll grant them another contract. But for a lot more, new energy's already here, like right here, like you're gonna meet them like right now. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a wonderful, blessed day. It's my day off. I got a lot of stuff to do online, but I wanted to get this out the way early because it was fresh. I want to say hi to my new subscribers. How y'all doing? And to those weirdos, the 2 people who were on my channel yesterday, if you come back on another profile, I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to put your YouTube handle. I'm going to put your comment. I'm going to try to look up your name. I'm going to embarrass you. You're not going to come to Charmaine's channel and pull that okie doke that you do on the other channels. We respect each other over here. We are family. I've become very close with a lot of y'all. I'm not having some clowns over here. Find another channel. On my mother, if you come over here with some nonsense, I'm going to put you on blast. I'm going to embarrass you so bad till you're going to shut your computer down. You don't know me. First of all, I'm IT. I can find out where you live. I can find you. You don't want none of me. You don't want none of me. I can give this channel exactly your name and your address. If you want to go there, try me. Try me. Please try me. All right, y'all. Take care. Love you.